Hello, my dear friends. On March 22nd, Saturn will ingress in Aquarius. And this transit will finish on 7th of March on 2023. But let's start from the beginning. What it means, Saturn in astrology. Saturn is linked with the restriction and limitation. Saturn brings structure and a reality, shows you the reality as it is, and shows you the limits of time, because he is the master of time. Saturn reminds all of you your boundaries, responsibilities, and commitments. Saturn is often associated with father, an authority figure, about discipline, rules, regulations, state. In the chart, the position of Saturn reveals your own limitations, your fears, and your sense of responsibility. Saturn brings definition and depends what aspects it makes in your chart. Aquarius have a rebellious nature, spontaneous and original. The thinking, it's far more in the future than the present, and very often an Aquarian is not understood by the others. They have scientific mind and a logic, and they are very confident. That's why they are very stubborn. Very many times when you provoke them, and if they know they are right, they will confront with you for a long time. As I said, they are likely to be years ahead on their times in the way they are thinking. You don't understand what they are talking about. They are very involved in work with other people, in groups. They are very connected with their friends. They are very intuitive, imaginative, and inventive, especially when it's about serve their goals. They can be quite noble in their deepest nature, but also they are very critical and demanding. Sometimes they have an utopian thinking. That's why it's a risk to build something that is not from this earth. That's why sometimes when they try to put something in application, in concrete, they have some problems. When Saturn is in Aquarius, it's a great focus on structure of groups. Now it's time to connect with each other and take action. But in which way? Volunteer and charity with friends, attending a local networking event, or work together in a non-profit company. Yeah, Saturn in Aquarius can also be a very auspicious time to begin or deepen a relationship. This transit brings people together to reach beyond their individual capabilities. Romances or marriages that are established during this time are some of the most powerful activated unions, because it's a fixed and masculine sign. It's a great potential to finish or to end which is no longer serving you. or maybe never served you from the first place. Maybe you will end some relationship with the people that you are ready to let them go. Now it's time to build lasting structures. But for this you have to let go first. And when I say let go, can be linked with let go in friendship, in love, and in work. Let's see what kind of events have happened in the past when Saturn used to transit through Aquarius. In August 1963, Martin Luther King delivered his I Have a Dream speech at a civil rights march to the Lincoln Memorial in Washington. On November 6, in 1991, 9 months after Saturn entered in Aquarius, the Communist Party of the Soviet Union and the KGB have been finished. With repressive Saturn in Aquarius, some structures will be destroyed, but something else will be built instead. Another event in South Africa, a similar social justice have been happened in June 1933, when anti-apartheid revolutionary Nelson Mandela was sentenced to life in prison. 30 years later, during Saturn in Aquarius, 1993, Mandela was awarded with the Nobel Prize for Peace and laying the foundation which brought to the end the apartheid law and appeared a new democratic South Africa. Another event. In June 1933, President John F. Kennedy signed the U.S. Equal Pay Act into law to prohibit discrimination on account of sex in the payment of wages by employees. What can happen in the future? Saturn in Aquarius can rewrite the rules of how we partner to each other. And here, the sky is the limit. And when I say this, it's about personal relationships, but also business relationships. Now it's a trending to talk about climate change and shifting economies. In this way, we may need to move to take care more about our resources. All kinds of platforms will continue to develop. The corporate co-working spaces will continue to grow and forming diversity communities. Because of the rising sea level, along with intense weather patterns like hurricanes and wildfire, could push population into denser inland urban areas where they have access to fresh water and food supplies. Cities will be built upward. Also will be more smart cities and buildings with renewable energy using wind and solar light. But all of this have something in common. It's about technology. Technology will be the most important field that will be developed very fast. The trend will be also to build utopian society, to be more idealist and to become a trend, but first will be more anarchism. Here we have to take care. Also, women will be more and more on power. More rights for them will increase. But they will be successful only if they use their feminine energy wisely. If they only want to be like men, will not have good results. On the contrary. And when it's about technology, it's about everything that is linked with artificial intelligence, virtual reality, augmented reality, 5G or whatever another number G, and everything will be up and faster. And people that will not be connected, they will not exist anymore. They will be like invisible men. So we will be put it in the situation to choose to be connected or not. Let's see what is happened for each ascendant or sun sign during this transit of Saturn in Aquarius. For people born with ascendant or sun in Aries, you will be very busy in all kinds of activities in group, in small companies, in non-governmental companies, non-profit companies and organizations, a lot of humanitarian and voluntarian work, projects, team work, a lot of teamwork. You'll have more time for friends. You will let go some friends because your connections had been finished. It's end of a cycle. And also you will make new friends, very interesting ones, and the relationships will last long. You will be very active in social activities. This is the most important. For those with the ascendant or sun in Taurus, you will be very busy in your professional environment. So it's time to prove by working very hard, very committed, but in an original way, to prove your abilities, your experience, your expertise, and you will be able to do this. So you will be very busy. You will not have time too much for yourself. So try to use your energy wisely. For those of you that are born with ascendant in Gemini or with sun in Gemini, you will be busy with everything that is linked with foreign places, foreign people, with everything that is linked with very profound studies, high-level studies in a field that you are very interested. Your belief system will be shocked in a way because you will change radically your life philosophy and your beliefs. So it's time for a big revolution about your life. You will accomplish many wonderful results if you stay connected with everything is from other countries, people, places, or whatever. You will travel more, and you will establish very long-lasting relations with people from other countries. For those with ascendant and sun in Cancer, you will deal with everything. It's about your money. I mean, it's about to find new way to deal with your money, with other people's money, how you deal with all kind of financial institutions, banks, insurance, pensions, how you can attract benefits, money from other sources in such a way to develop some joint venture business, if it's the case. Also, it's about to change, to make a big change in a way you administrate your money together with your partner. No matter if the partner is about your life partner, wife or whatever, or it's about your business partner. Also, there are some opportunities to get some inheritance from somebody that is older, from your family or from other sources. Maybe it's something unexpected. You don't expect from this. It's a surprise. Something's it happened sudden, and you will receive. It's possible to receive an inheritance. Also, you will become very attractive to all kind of subjects that are linked with esoteric subjects, astrology, numerology, whatever, something like this. Everything that is secret and needs research to discover the information. For those with the ascendant or sun in Leo, here it's about relationships, and I'm talking about personal relationships, marriage or long-lasting relationships, or business relationships, collaborations. You have the opportunity to fix or to establish long-lasting relationships based on friendship and respect and common ideas and common activities. People with very open-minded, with interesting and original abilities. You are attracted to interesting people. You don't want to lose time anymore with people that cannot come and be a part of your life and accept you as you are. This Saturn in Aquarius also will show you the real face of your partner, no matter it's about life partner or business partners. So you have to see and to accept the situation. Now it's time for the reality. You will be interesting to have activities that are linked with technology, with everything that is about information, connection with others, and friendship, generally speaking, will be very important in your life for this period. For those with ascendant or sun in Virgo, it is time for a lot of work, great projects, very innovative projects. Also, it's time to take care more about your health in a smart way. You need discipline, commitment, a very clear lifestyle. You will be put in the situation to change your lifestyle. And here it's about your schedule, your day-by-day life. It's about what you eat, what kind of sport you do, or if you do or not, well you are dealing with the stress, and stress is very important here. It's about combination between time management and if you succeed to organize yourself, you will have the chance to diminish the stress. Otherwise, you will have some issues with this stress. And the main issue and the risk is about your cardiovascular system and the circulation of blood. I mean, hypotension or hypertension. So take care of your health. You have the chance to change radically your lifestyle. This is your duty now, to take care of your health and to organize better in your life and in your work schedule. For people that are born in with ascendant or sun in Libra, it's time to deal in an original way and to discover love relationships and to meet interesting people. If you are single, you have the chance to find an interesting person. If you are not single, you will discover a new, or you will have a new stage in your love relationship and will be more stable, but in the same time will be more interesting and original. And if you have children, you will have a lot of activity with them. It's about to put them to use their abilities of learning, and you can be a very good teacher for them. Also, you will deal with the need to use your creativity, your talents, and to put them in practice. So there are a lot of resources that you can use it, but in a very organized way and very determined way. It's not time, is not, you don't have any chance to lose time in these situations. For those with ascendant or sun in Scorpio, it's about everything linked with your house and your home. It's time to change your home, to rediscover your home, to be more at home, to maybe to move into a new home or to renovate in a very original way your home that you have now, to have or to start a new way to relate with your family. And when I say family, it's about your own family, but also with your parents. It's quite possible that an older member of your family to ask you for help, and you must give this help. Anyway, if you want to build a new house, you have a very good chance with the pragmatism, with the very good organized schedule, and you will deal. Anyway, you have time in these 3 years to build a house, so I wish you good luck. For those with ascendant or sun in Sagittarius, it's time to work to learn new skills in communication, in writing, in the way that you negotiate things, to learn new skills to sell your products. If it's the case, you can start to write a book, to launch an online business, to launch a trade, a shop or whatever online shop online blog or vlog, podcast, everything that's connected with communication. Public speaking is very favored, to take some courses or something like this. It's time to become more mature in the way that you are communicate, to be better organized, to be very clear and smart while you are communicate with others. So you have a lot of work in this learning stage, and also you will have some issues maybe with some of your relatives or your neighbors, but if you are clear and reasonable, you will solve everything that appear in front of your life. For people that are born with the ascendant or sun in Capricorn, Saturn is in your second house. Second house is about the money that you get from your work, and also it's about material values and how you value yourself. I mean self-respect. How much self-respect you have? How much trust do you have in yourself? Now it's time to build it if you don't have it. Maybe you have it. If you have it, try to use wisely. Also, it's time to change your financial strategy, to think about some innovative ways to gain more money from your work, to be more efficient. So you'll have a very interesting and original ideas and how to make money from new activities. So try to put in practice. In these 3 years, you have time to deal with this and to solve everything that you want. For the people that have ascendant or sun in Aquarius, it's everything about yourself. It's time to mature yourself, to understand what you are, how it's your vitality, your body, the way you are presenting to the world as an original person, but also mature in the same time. You are the wise person from others. So it's time to show and to prove to others that you are in the best position to give to the others your expertise, your wise mind, and your style of communication and everything that you represent. So it's not time, it's time to develop and to go forward in your life. It's a new cycle, starting to develop yourself in a more mature style and also original. It's time to build or rebuild yourself. If you lately felt that you don't succeed or something is not working, now everything should go in your way. So make your life in your way. Don't listen too much of other people. It's time for you. For those with ascendant or sun in Pisces, it's time to discover yourself from the inside to outside. Don't look outside and have expectation to understand yourself better. Everything that you need and everything that you are is inside you. Your ideas, your feelings, your nature. These are the most precious and treasure for you, and you have to discover them. For this, you need the time to use for yourself, to be more with yourself, to think about yourself. it's a great opportunity to discover yourself and to see exactly as you are, without any other lies. It's time to get rid of your fears, obstacles, and any kind of bad habits that you used to have lately. It's time to get information in an original way, even during your sleep. Also, it's time to travel, and through this traveling, you'll discover more about yourself. It's time to put yourself together and to prepare after this period of 3 years to relaunch a new cycle. When Saturn will come into your sign in Pisces in 2023, you'll start a new cycle. But for this, you need to prepare yourself. Now is time for preparation. It's like you put some golden eggs and you stay over them, and after 3 years some new life will start, golden chickens or something like this. So you will start to grow in a different manner. You will be a different person after these 3 years. So confront yourself and you will become a new person. I wish you good luck, all of you. Bye bye. I want to add something about coronavirus. We will have a peak until we will have another peak of infections between 27th of July and 17 December, because Saturn will retrograde starting with the 10th of May in Aquarius, but they will come back. It will come back to Capricorn. We'll have a retrograde motion, and we will have a review, the same experience that we have now. We will escape of this, or the cases will be much less in the end of the year. So we have a big issue with this, and the situation is not so easy. And the reason that it happened this is because Chinese tried to make a virus and to launch it to another country, but by mistake they leak it out in their country and then around the world. And with this occasion the other people, some other people will try to get advantage of it, some other will lose, and some other will delay with their businesses. And the most important is that all of us will be affected. And as I said about this transit of Saturn in Aquarius, this is a let's say a preview of what will happen with this new transit. They prepare us for a new era, technological era, and more control. And this is it. I hope that we will not have a dictatorship among the world. I only hope. We will see. I wish you all good luck and good health. Bye bye.